A lot of coaches and business owners in general spend their time doing the most useless shit you can ever think of. And the one thing they don't do is moving the money needle. What does moving the money needle mean? So, business is about three main things. How many leads are you getting? How many are you converting into sales? And how much are you charging? Or let's just say LTV, lifetime value, or how much are you making from that one customer? Let's start off with the first variable, or the first fundamental of any business in the world, which is leads. How do you get more leads? Now, there are a ton of ways. You can just read the $100 Million Leads by Alex Hormozi, and you can learn how to get leads in all of the ways possible. But I'm just gonna give you something very basic. As a business owner, for you to ensure that your pipeline is full and you're always getting more and more leads, there are multiple ways to do it. The first is content, organically, on YouTube, Instagram, whatever your audience is present. The second is ads. This is very powerful to get inbound leads. And the third or fourth or whatever, it's gonna be outbound, like you're reaching out to people. If you're a coach, of course, don't do that. If you're just a business and you're B2B, always do that. Cold emailing works. This is how you secure leads. You should spend at least 60% of your time doing that and working on how to get more leads, how to get more people raising their hand that they're interested in getting what you're offering. The second thing, which is very, very, very important, is conversion or conversion rate or sales in general. What does that mean? It means getting a lead to book a call, to fill out a type form, to register for a webinar. The conversion, the mechanics behind what makes people click, what makes people fill out a survey, what makes people register, what makes people reach out to you and book a call, what makes people do all of that. This is the conversions. And once you zoom in more in depth, the words conversion, you're gonna realize that sales processes lie underneath that. So once someone books a call, how do you ensure that they show up? Once someone shows up, how do you ensure that they're gonna buy and purchase? This is exactly what you need to be spending your time on as a business owner. This should be another 20 to 30% of how you spend your time. So hiring good closers, preparing frameworks, SOPs, all the systems that your sales team or you yourself needs to grow the business. Because you can do everything right, but if you're not collecting cash, then what are you even doing? And the third, and this is very, very important, and a lot of people underestimate the power of LTV. What's LTV? Lifetime value. How much are you making from one customer in a lifetime? So if your program or course or whatever is for $3,000 and someone buys that, and then in 3 months after the membership is expired or whatever, they just stop. That's $3K per one customer. But what if you make them renew for 2 extra times because your program is so valuable and it's so sticky and people are dependent on it? That's 9,000. So that's triple what you can make from one customer. And now you're gonna ask me, okay, how do we do that? How do we increase LTV? It's by 3 things. A, delivering the results you promised. B, making people feel that their investment was worth it and even more worth it. And again, notice how I said feel, make them feel that way. Because people are stupid, not gonna lie, sorry, like respect, I say that respectfully. Sometimes you can offer the person one thing and that's just enough, but they don't feel that it's enough because it's too simple. That's just how the human brain works. So you need to make them feel that they're getting what they need through calls, check-in messages, support. Again, it's all about emotions and feelings. And the third aspect of how to increase LTV is to make people dependent on you. This is kind of tricky, kind of sneaky in a way, but I personally don't mind it. We're all in business. It's to empower someone to a degree where they're confident, they're independent, they can do stuff on their own, but not to the degree where they don't need you anymore. Focus very well on what I just said, because if you're a coach and you coached someone to a degree where they don't need you, then why would they pay you money? So this is how you increase LTV. So as a business owner, you should not be worried about technical stuff. You should not be doing the small, low leverage stuff. Always think, am I moving the money needle? Am I focusing on A, B, and C, which is leads, conversions, and LTV? If not, then drop everything you're doing. Create a 72-hour time audit or timesheet where you break down all of your tasks and just put it on Claude or ChatGPT or whatever and tell it, hey, act like an XYZ business owner that only does the high leverage activities, that only moves the money needle, and tell me where exactly am I slipping or am I doing low leverage stuff. Fix that and I promise you your business is gonna be in a way different spot if you focus on that every single day. If you found that video valuable, subscribe, follow me on IG, and let's connect.